Well, tonight is the 12th annual Public Safety Night. Come meet your military, federal, tribal, state, and local public safety agencies. It's a free event open to the public from 5 to 8 p.m. in the Target parking lot at Yuma Palms Mall. They bring out all their vehicles, toys, and robots to check out. It's a fun event for the whole family. And I'll be there after the show, so you can come say hi to me.
Pedestrian-involved crash Wednesday night that sent a man to a Phoenix hospital.
Plus, thousands are coming together in St. Louis for what is now marked the Weekend of Resistance. Coming up, we'll have more on how they are showing respect for the unarmed teen that was shot and killed.
Also, the teen who killed an elderly woman with a motorized scooter is finally sentenced. More on the punishment served and what the teen now faces. The early edition starts right now.
Live from KYMA Studios, this is News 11's Early Edition, your #1 source for news in the desert Southwest.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. Organizers have labeled this a weekend of resistance in St. Louis and the suburb of Ferguson, where Michael Brown was shot and killed by a police officer 2 months ago.
Yeah, thousands around the country are gathered in the area this weekend for the marches and protests demanding justice. Jay Gray has the latest. And the teen driver who killed an elderly woman with a motorized scooter got her punishment in court Friday. The 17-year-old will spend 6 months in jail starting when she turns 18 in March. She will also serve 3 years of probation. Police say the teen was intoxicated when she hit 96-year-old Lucine Spears. Well, more details are coming out of the pedestrian-involved crash Wednesday night that sent a man to a Phoenix hospital. 48-year-old Alan Young stepped onto Avenue 8.5E when the driver of a 2014 Chevy Cruze ran into him. Medics originally took Young to Yuma Regional Medical Center with life-threatening injuries. At last check, he was in critical condition at St. Joseph's Trauma Center in Phoenix. Well, a couple weeks ago, a 4-year-old boy from New Jersey died in his sleep from enterovirus D68. The boy's father talked about the devastating loss of his son Friday and their family's new mission to help others. Brian Thompson reports.
Well, Molly, I'm sure you've already been noticing that our weather temperatures seem to be decreasing, actually, in temperatures. We no longer have to really worry about those hot, sticky, weather-like temps. Are you excited that it's cool enough?
I'm so excited. I think October might be my favorite month here in Yuma.
Well, that's nice. Well, let's check out what we got going on for you guys right now in our live Skycam, thanks to Yuma Rehabilitation Center for our full weather forecast to see just if those temperatures stay or if maybe we should be expecting to hit another triple-digit number.
Well, I hope they're here to stay. I mean, I'm looking forward to doing more stuff outside.
Yeah, that's always nice, especially with Arizona in the fall. Can't beat it, right?
No, not at all.
What do we got coming up next,
Well,
Molly?
coming up next on the early edition, new information pertaining to prostate cancer patients and how, if they don't watch their diet, their cancer could return.
Is News 11's Early Edition, your #1 source for news in the desert Southwest.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, Regional Center for Border Health is working on some pretty exciting things that'll benefit the Somerton community and hopefully have a national impact.
Yeah, Regional Center for Border Health is set to break ground on a new training college of health and brand new medical center. Employees there are also working on an initiative that will improve the health of Somerton residents. Regional Center for Border Health aims to reach 70% of the population in Somerton with its Healthy Somerton initiative.
I mean, it's just been a really good work to get out with the word of preventing childhood obesity, promoting good nutrition, and of course the prevention of chronic illnesses.
Aguirre suggests choosing seasonal fruits and vegetables and finding healthier ways to cook.
A lot of people assume that eating healthy costs a lot, and that is an assumption, that is a myth.
Border Health works with Circle K, Chevron, supermarkets, and restaurants to provide healthy choices to the community.
But we are establishing a farmers market on wheels that is.
Well, prostate cancer patients with higher cholesterol and triglyceride levels have an increased risk of a reoccurrence. Duke University researchers analyzed pre-surgery data from over 800 men diagnosed with prostate cancer. Those who had elevated triglyceride levels were 35% more likely to have a reoccurrence of the disease compared to men with normal levels. Well, coming up later in entertainment, hear which former SNL cast member is returning to host the show for the very first time. Welcome back, everyone. Well, it really has been beautiful out. Are these 90-degree temperatures here to stay, Heather?
They are here to stay, and it has been really pretty out, thank goodness. And it doesn't seem as though we're going to be seeing any 105s, 110s. I think those are long gone, Molly.
Oh, good.
Yeah, very gone. Let's check out what we got going on for you guys right now in our live sky cam. Thanks to Yuma Rehabilitation Hospital for the beautiful view. It's a very pretty day out, like Molly mentioned. The lows, we were seeing those high 70s and maybe even a little bit of 80s, but now it seems as though those 60s are here to stay, and fall is just getting closer and closer and closer, so it's kind of exciting.
It is
if
exciting.
you guys want cooler weather, right?
Well, I'd like to break out my boots and my jackets and all of that, the things that I don't see very often. So.
That's right. That's always fun. What do we got coming up next?
Well, with it being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Barbara Walters was named top honoree at the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. She opens up about her breast cancer scare and how it wasn't her first run with cancer. We'll tell you how she lowered her risk of it ever occurring again. New York's Kennedy International Airport started screening travelers today from 3 West African countries most infected by Ebola. Passengers arriving from Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea will have their temperatures taken with no-touch thermometers. Although there are no direct flights to the U.S. from those 3 countries, federal officials say that they can track passengers back to where their trips began, even if they make several stops. Well, the warnings about West Africa's Ebola outbreak are dire. One expert said that unless more help arrives fast, the world will have to live with this virus forever.
That's right. Now, scientists in England are fast-tracking tests on Ebola vaccine. And as NBC's Kelly Kobia reports, they are optimistic about its changes for success.
It was a beautiful night out at the public safety night. Are we expecting to keep these cooler temperatures around?
Well, it sure was a beautiful night, that's for sure, and a great turnout, I must say. And yeah, we actually should be expecting these awesome temperatures to stick around for quite some time, depending on...
Well, coming up next after the break, several law enforcement agencies came out to Yuma Palms Mall to get a one-on-one interaction with the Yuma community. We'll show you all the fun things that took place there.
News in the Desert Southwest.
Tonight at Yuma Palms Mall, local law enforcement and public safety invited the community to come out and get to know them a little better. Arizona Gain Event is a great way for the public to come out and meet their local public safety and law enforcement officers.
It gives you a little bit of an idea of what really goes on and what different parts of the departments.
Several law enforcement offices, including the Fire Department, Sheriff's Department, Border Patrol, Search and Rescue, and the military were in attendance.
It's a good, positive environment, and I think it's important for us to be seen this way. And some little kid will remember this, you know.
The community can try on the gear, climb on the vehicles, and even put on the goggles that simulate being intoxicated.
Everybody coming from everywhere, and I think the reason they're all here is so they can interact with their own community, because we live here, and this is important to us as well.
News 11 joined in on the fun and even tried on the special enforcement gear.
We also have our News 11's Molly Lang, who also is able to try on some gear. Molly, tell me how it feels in there right now.
Well, Heather, I am hot and this is heavy. It really is no joke. They are protected, weighted down, and they actually have to run and crawl through the houses with all this gear. It's such a great opportunity to come out, try on all the gear, get on the vehicles, kind of see what your local law enforcement deals with on an everyday basis, and makes you a little bit more grateful for the protection that they're doing for us every day.
Well, Molly, that definitely, as you can see, we had a little bit of fun there ourselves. I mean, it definitely was a great turnout, tons of folks. And like she mentioned, it was awesome because you did get that one-on-one experience, and it was very hands-on. And as you can see, you can try on the outfit itself. And you said it was pretty heavy, right?
Very heavy. And the thing that I found the most interesting is to see all the guys that are behind the scenes, the ones that you really don't see, conducting traffic or saving your house if it's burning down, but the bomb squad, the gang squad, all those people that are out there protecting us every day.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. So thank you, everyone, for coming.
Well, coming up later in sports, the second-ranked Auburn Tigers and number 3 Bulldogs of Mississippi State took the field today. Now it's SEC undefeats tangling at Davis Wade Stadium. Were they able to bring home a win? We'll tell you that coming up next. All right, well, welcome back. Well, those 90-degree temperatures are pretty gorgeous. Are they here to stay, Heather?
You know what, Molly, they are here to stay, and hopefully we might be even seeing it inch down to the upper 80s. And that's coming up soon, though. Let's check out what we have going on right now in our live sky cam. Coming weeks, we might even get down to the 50s. Who knows?
Really?
No, we will. I'm just kidding. It's only a matter of time. I'm sure we will. But it's a nice change. I'm glad it's slowly coming here, and it's not like hitting us real hard. So, nice. Fun for a little bit.
It's funny because it'll become like 80 or 70 and I'll be freezing. I'll
Yeah.
break out my sweatshirts and back up in the Northwest, they would think I was crazy.
Right, exactly.
Thank you, Yuma, for watching KYMA News 11, where news comes first.